So, as I was doing my usual Ninjas games, I tried to learn a bit about King's Gambit and about Kadokan. And as with opening theories, it's very hard to learn openings properly because there's so many variations. So many variations. Even if you get to choose one or two moves in the first couple of times, but it just branches out so much, so it becomes very hard and very congested for me to actually learn opening in my limited amount of time. But I will try my best to learn King's Gambit and Karukan, and let's see if I can learn it and apply it and crush my opponents. So for now, I am going to play a 10 plus 5 rapid game, and I will see what I can do. Okay, so maybe I will go for a King's Gambit if he plays the move e5. Okay, so he just played, so I can go for King's Gambit, which is the move f4. And okay, so he takes, and it is important for now for either put my bishop out here in c4 or my knight. The knight will go out there because of this check on h4, right? So now the queen cannot come here to check my king. Now I will bring out my other bishop. Okay, that's a move. That's a very good move. That's actually the as I learned from Daniel Narduski's video. This is the only move that holds an advantage and actually gives an advantage for black. So I guess what I am going to do, I am going to develop my knight in my natural square, protecting this pawn. And he can actually has this nasty move. Okay, so he's trying to poke at my center, right? He's trying to create holes in my center. And I can give him this, but I am going for quick development. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's give up this pawn. Let's give up this pawn and let's go for quick development. I don't know if I'm following theory. Uh, we are just rocking each other and someone will get knocked out. Okay, that's the idea of this. Okay, so he is protecting uh, my knight from not coming here, which is a okay move, I guess. I can now castle and finish my development on my king side. Castling is important because I don't want to get checked, right? Now this threat of knight to f4 becomes very strong. Okay, so now I can actually play this move, d4, and try to win back this pawn. Let's play this. Let's play this. I don't know. I don't know. I am not too well versed in theory yet, and I think I have made some mistakes. So I am guessing that he will play bishop to hg4 in the next move. Let him play that. Let him play that. I don't think too much of this move. Yeah, my pieces are ideally developed, and I am not having any problems with my position so far. He can take my knight with his bishop, but I will take back with my b pawn, and I will have a strong center even if I'm giving up this pawn, which I can easily, which the knight can be easily pinned, right? So okay, all right. So now I have a decision. Should I push my h pawn? If I do push my h pawn, he can actually take my pawn and open up my king. I don't want that. So let's get out of the pin. Let's get out of any pin and also protect this pawn. Also protect this pawn. So now the move bishop to g4, bishop to f4, g4 does not actually make that much sense. Okay, so I'm anticipating his good next move. I think I have a very good position. I have a dominant center. I have well placed pieces, and I can start attacking. Now the question is, how am I going to attack? Because even though I have all the pieces, it's still not ideally placed. I mean, it is ideally placed, but okay. Alright, that's a very passive move. I don't think it does anything. I think I can move my knight to h4 and then try to reroute it. And if he plays the move g6, it's going to weaken his position so much. Now he can lock out my bishop and try to win my bishop, which is a fair move, I guess. So let's kick out this bishop first. If he takes my knight, I'm happy. I'm too happy. Okay, let's think. Yeah, I am not going to give him the satisfaction of ruining my center. That's important. My center is important for me. So let's attack his pawn structure. Okay. Alright. Now I can pin his knight to the rook, and if he takes with my knight to open up my position, I don't think I would mind it that much. But still, I have to think. I have to think. But yeah, I am pressuring this f2 pawn. Let's see. Do I have any crazy checks? I don't think so. So for now, I think the best move is to just back up. Because if I move my bishop to here, bishop to a2 might be the best move. Let's play this. I don't know. I don't know. I think yeah. I am giving him the satisfaction of castling, but okay. Now I can play the move d4, d5. He has this move, this a5, right? Question is, what's my usual position here? Let's play e5. The reason for playing e5 is I want to open up the center as quickly as possible. Now he can take my, yeah. I think I'm going to take with the knight. Take with my pawn. Take with my knight because I want to keep pressuring these pawns. I still want to open up this center. Open up the center, and I have this strong pressure on this e file. Down the f file, right? So I have traded my knight for his bishop. I guess it was a fair trade. I have a bishop pair. Now, still, there is a lot of chess to be played. It's not over. It's not over yet. I cannot trade queens because, well, it is an equal position. I think it's an equal position. I did probably have some sort of sacrifices. I can't be sure. Now I can ruin his pawn structure with the bishop taking on f3, sorry f6, and then he has to take back with the pawn, otherwise he loses his queen. Now what I'm seeing is that this pawn became incredibly weak now. Is there any way to exploit that? Or I can reroute my queen to g3, try to win this pawn, try to use more weaknesses in his position. What would be a good plan? Or I can even double up my rooks. All of these seems like a very good idea. Yeah, I think I am going to double up my rooks because this looks like a very, very juicy idea to me. Maybe the better move was to actually go rook f4, try to take the knight first and then threaten to win the bishop. That would be probably a better move. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Now, if it does give me a chance to trade bishop here, I would take it. The reason I would take it is because now the f file will have been opened, and I can double my rooks. I can pressurize all these pawns. I will have direct access to his king. So that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Now my idea is to just keep pressurizing, keep the dial on. He cannot move his knight because he loses his rook. He also gets into a very nasty position with his king. So I have very good pressure down this file, and I would have actually preferred it if this pawn wasn't here. Maybe if this pawn wasn't here, he can actually sacrifice his rook to make me take this rook, then my queen would be lost. But yeah, what I'm saying is that if this pawn wasn't here, I can actually clear a battery and try to checkmate him. I don't know. That seems like a plan. But okay, so I am making him think, which is a very good sign. I still think that rook f4 in this position would have been very crushing. Okay, alright. Now, now I think it's a very good time to take this knight because I am winning a pawn. Yes, I am winning a pawn, and I have a direct access to his king. So that would be awesome. Oh, I think I had a better move. I think actually I had a better move. I think if I would have taken with my rook, his rook would get pinned, and that would probably be devastating. I don't know. Okay, still, it's a good plan. Still, it's a very good place for me to be in. Now I think I can pin his bishop, and if he tries to protect it, well, I have other plans. I don't know. Okay, what? Okay. I think that's a very fair try. Fair try. Yeah. I don't have any other way. So his idea is to if I take the rook, he would take my rook. That's a fair idea. That's a very good idea, I guess. Okay, I think I have a very good fork. Very, very good fork. I think I did lose my advantage. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So what I'm doing is that I'm forking this bishop and the rook. So I don't know if you have any sufficient defense against it. Now, some of you might be tempted to go to bishop queen to g3, but I think the more precise move is to fork these two pieces, try to win back one of them, try to win some materials, right? Let's see. So I think the best move would have been to try to, uh, I don't know, protect. Okay. So he doesn't save his rook. Very weird. Very weird. A very weird move. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he did that. Doesn't save his rook. So, yeah, now I'm just up a whole rook. I'm just up a whole freaking rook. So, I guess the only move is to go to king to g7. Okay, so opponent has left the game. Opponent has left the game. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a very nice game, very tactical game. I'm sure there were a lot of mistakes, a lot of tactical things that I have missed, but at this level, people don't really study the theory. So if I study the theory pretty properly, I think I would get an edge over everyone else with the King's Gambit. Because after the move e5, you can pretty much force everyone to play the King's Gambit. Now, some of them might decline the King's Gambit, but you are still playing the King's Gambit, so I think that would be a very awesome thing to do. Okay, let's start analyzing. Let's start. So, as you can see, Lita says that King's Gambit is an inaccuracy, which is, I guess, after analyzing all these lines, I never really found that black or white is better with perfect play. Both of them are pretty much the same. If both of them plays the perfect moves, right? So That was an inaccuracy. Why was this an inaccuracy? Let me think. Let me actually open the openings book. Yeah. Bishop b4 is actually the most popular move. Most popular move, and white wins 55%. So it's not a terrible move, but still it's an inaccuracy. The reason it's an inaccuracy is because I think this doesn't really do anything. You're not pinning the knight. It's not pinned, and white can immediately gain a lot of attention on this f2 pawn with the move bishop to c4, I guess. So I guess that's why it's an inaccuracy. Yeah, as I said, this is the best move, right? This is a mistake. This is a mistake. I think the reason it's a mistake is because um you're not really punishing white for playing the king's gambit, right? What what does white want? White wants quick development, very strong attack, and basically wants all the things you would want as a gambit player. So it's a bit too slow as a gambit player to respond to a gambit. So now castling was a mistake. I was afraid of this check, but after the knight, there is no check, right? There is no check. So there is no point of castling. So you can suggest me to go here. Knight h5, knight c4, okay, okay. So you get a strong center, okay. That was the idea. That's why this is an inaccuracy. The knight can always move, and the bishop will just get booted out of there. Okay, awesome. Alright, so that was honestly good. So there were some few inaccuracies here and there. That was a mistake. Why that was a mistake? Because the knight is not pinned. Knight is not pinned. Again, as I said, I did not have to be that afraid of this knight capture because I can always pin the knight, and I'm also getting a direct access to this king. So taking the pawn is actually, I think, bad move for white. For example, yes, it's a blanket. It's a blanket because now I get strong attacks. Okay, all right. That was an inaccuracy. Okay, so the instinct tells me to sacrifice my bishop. Sacrifice my bishop for the activity. She takes a 4. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this pin is pawned. Sorry, pinned. So that's why this attack is so strong, right? Okay, okay. So I did not do that. I did not care about the sacrifices. Okay, again, my attacks were a bit too slow. Of course, my opponent did not respond properly with his defense, but my attacks were a bit too slow. I could have damaged his pawn structure like this, and then I could have went there. Like, see, taking these is literally making 7 moves. So you know, like think about this. I am getting a strong attack. So yeah, I actually need to improve my tactical visions. Again. This move was very good. I did not see it. I did not see that this pawn is pinned. This is why bishop's pin on a pawn is actually very stronger than I think it is. It's really hard to calculate this, and I think he found a really nice move here. That was actually one of the best moves, right? My guess was that should have protected. Okay, protecting these would have been a blunder. Wow, why? Why? Why is that a blunder? Again, because of this. Okay, because of this. Okay. Because this pin is so strong, I really did not realize that this bishop is actually the main protagonist of this story. I really did not realize that. So, yeah, I need to actually work on my tactical vision. Still, it was a nice game. I won a lot of materials. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.